Well, that didn't work out good. Hang that up somewhere. Don't fall. Perfect. Move this slightly over to there. Boom. I think we're hitting all the marks that we need to hit there. Oh, let's play that on my... Oh, I have my tea too. That's great. Need that. Oh, we got one person. That's probably me. Not gonna lie. But just finished doing some exploring. Ooh, that tea is still damn hot. Whew. Sheesh. Sheesh, sheesh, sheesh. Ooh. Oh, and I probably could have posted it on my Discord that I was live, but oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. Oh well, oh, it's still good. Forgot. Laptop, desktop, phone, got all the resources to do stuff. Where's Discord at here? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, like, oh, it's open. It's ready. Boom. Just kind of wait a minute, see if anybody else is going to join here. We're going to do a little smoke sesh, kind of chilling for, I don't know, roughly half hour, 45 minutes or so. Kind of finishing everything up here. Oh. I look like crap. I probably should have waited like one more day before going out there and doing that. Oh, let's get some light going here. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, hey, we got 2 people now. Thank you, 2 people. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, smash that subscribe button. You got a chance to make something magical happen here with this channel. So we are slowly building it up. It is a fishing and weed marijuana smoking channel. So AI can pick up on that and send me to the bottom of the list. I'd rather that than a bunch of 10-year-olds spamming 6, 7 over and over and over again and having lots of viewers. So we are gonna smoke some, what am I smoking on? I got some Bubba Yum today. Bubba Yum, Bubba Yum. Get rid of that. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are from. Thank you so much for being here for our little hangout sesh. We're smoking on some dabs here in just a second. Actually need to get that going. Got some nice chamomile tea going. Just got back from an outdoor adventure. If you were joining us for the adventure, I hope you had a good time we went on an e-bike ride. It was along the Mississippi River. It was very cold, it was very frozen, but it was definitely good. And I think there's a mark from where my glasses were pushing against my forehead. Oh. No, no, no. What is other stuff I need to do? I need to eventually get like a, like rules thing put up into chat. That's something else that I need to do for the live stream. How do I do that? I can create a poll. Okay. What else can we do? What's this thing do? Oh, it's effects. Okay. So you can tell how little I've done with live. boom, 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 boom. Okay, get that in there, done with that. Can I move that so it's like not covering everything? Is that what we can do? Oh yeah. We're about to do a dab. Have some tea. We're just kind of chilling out. 3 people in the chat. If you have not subscribed to this chat or to the channel, make sure you guys do that right there. Let me know what you're smoking on. Comment that. We're smoking on some Bubba Yum, which I'm gonna do right now. With just concentrate, it's pretty decent looking. Hey, if you were scrolling through and you are wanting a place to chill, this is definitely one of your places. Stop in, toke it up a little bit. If you like fishing, let me know what you're fishing for, what you like fishing for, or if you just like watching people fish, people do that too. I was surprised at how many people like watching people fish. We are gonna get stoned here, stoned here, stoned here. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Oh, might need to take a nap after that one. Oh. I need something to drink that's still too damn hot. I'll get my water from the bike ride. I don't like that being in the middle of my screen. Okay. Oh, I'm dying after that. Look at this. Oh. Absolutely baked after that dab. Holy shit. Oh. So I definitely see why people make these channels that just troll people, because it is so much easier to just sit and deal with trolls than an empty audience. Oh, that's for sure. Let's see. Ooh, we're almost up to our 100,000 views. That is awesome. Almost there. Almost there. Oh, there it is. Hey, Panama City, Florida. What's up, someone else? I just came home doing a quick look how ripped I am after that dab, dude. I am fried as shit after that. And this is the last day that this little beard's gonna be here. I know I gotta clean up and look all professional for the new job tomorrow. It's sad. It is sad. You like the setup? So, this is my starfish. And the guy that made this actually has 3D printed me a regular fish that you can fillet and it cuts in half and it's like, it's pretty badass. Need some LED lights? I mean, we can always, I don't know, I can change angles too a little bit. Maybe that'll, then you can see the LEDs from the computer. And if I adjust it so the light's not pointing as much at it, you can probably see the LEDs strobe a little more. Ah, don't turn. Yeah, I got like three of my fishing poles up there, and I have a whole bunch of other fishing poles. Yeah, I didn't have the computers in the frame. That was the problem. I had to adjust it. The computer wasn't in there. But yeah, I've got the 3 ones in the computer there. My keyboard, wherever the heck it is, somewhere over here, lights up too. How did I forget where that button was? Well, that's my volume. Ooh. I don't know, but yeah, that lights up too. But we could definitely do more stuff. And then I've got the dab stuff over here. I've got my Japanese fishing lure. I got like a bunch of Japanese stuff that I actually got. Actually show some of that stuff off. Because even if nobody's watching this, I can clip it later and make it into shorts of showing off some of my tackle here. So let's see. That's weed. That's weed. That's weed. So our dispensary, everything you get at our dispensary comes in these little weed bags. And I have like thousands of them. Oh, I forgot to do this for New Year's. So on New Year's, I forgot you're supposed to, yeah, we can definitely look at some LED lights too. I probably have some sitting around here somewhere. I know I used to have some from behind the TV. But I got this from Japan. And you're supposed to make a wish, and then you black out one of the eyes. And then when the wish comes true, and you do this on New Year's, you're supposed to burn it. I guess as part of the custom. But this is some of the lures that I've got. The Super Natto Baby Beetle. Looks so much different than like what the American stuff is. This one looks pretty similar to just like a square bill crankbait. I'll keep these out so if more people join the chat, we can talk about these a little bit more. This is kind of like what around here is almost like a blade bait, but it's not quite as thin as what a blade bait is. And you can actually see that the lines are actually like coated onto, or the hooks are actually kind of coated onto these. Another one there. Yeah, hella stuff. So I don't know what this This is a sticker that we got. Look at this thing. I feel like I should send that to Teddy. My little Asian teddy bear. Oh, what did I accidentally click on here? Now. Bum, 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 bum. Lyric is going to be off work in like a half hour. Then I'll probably be off here. If you're just that sticker, yeah. So it's showing nobody's in the chat, even though you're sitting here talking. So I'm confused, but I can't go by what this says. Yeah, I need to send that to Teddy. I really should. It is from Japan. I don't know if it was supposed to end up in our stuff or he accidentally got it or whatever it was. Mm-hmm. What else? I've got the sexual position frog. That catches a lot of fish. If you haven't used a sexual position frog yet, they are very big over in Japan. I wonder if I'd get more viewers if I threw my hentai shirt on. Let's go do that. Or if I sat here shirtless like Teddy. I can't do that though. But I can throw my hentai shirt on. Where did it go? There it is. Let's make me more appealing to the stream. I gotta get my hair cut today too. It's like the last day of the mullet. It's going away too. The mullet is gone. Now we got a hentai shirt. We got a That's My Ass Bro Stop hat. Oh, that's great. You guys gonna see me without a hat on for just a second. I've been working on this mullet for a hot minute. Sexual position frogs. Well, that's like what they are. They're not like frogs. Like any frog I have from the United States isn't like this. This guy's spread eagle, waiting for this guy, like to do whatever this stuff is. I don't know. How do frogs do it? Like, well, I guess they just yeah. What do you do with his butt right there? Oh, I haven't even opened one of these. Let's open up sexual position frog and see what he's all about. Mama Nama Guru. For those of you that know what's up, sexual position frog. Oh, that tea looks so good. Does it even have a hook in it? We'll know in just a second. So no, he doesn't come with the hook. So he I don't want to do something like this because this is when you go up to like 1 million people watching your channel and then you spend the next 6 years screaming ew or clicking your teeth around or dancing with sexual position frog, and then your whole channel becomes sexual position frog dancing to music. But he's getting it. Will I eat that? Hell no, I wouldn't eat that. First of all, this is from Japan. I don't know I don't even know how to fish with it. Oh, there's a hook inside here. It came with a hook. Okay, so it looks like all you do, and I've never actually fished with anything like this before. All I do is actually just put the hook on my line, which, you know what? I have fishing poles. We can just do this now. It's very, very easy to do. Let's grab this maybe I got a fishing pole. I got a tangled mess of fishing poles here. Glad you went out on this adventure with me. There we go. All right. You got a fishing pole? I need a knife. Oh, I don't have a knife in my pocket. Thank you guys for joining the chat. We are up to two people. Let's go. The excitement is getting real right now. All my other fishing stuff is like out in my pile. I just need something to cut this other line off of here. We'll keep this going. Clippers. That's weed. There's more weed. We're still at 104. I came back. We're still at 104. Which, all right, here we go. So this is my husband's ultralight rod. This is a quantum reel. It is a like a point or like a 7.5, I think. 521, and his ultralight rod. His 5.6 ultralight. And it's his ultralight, it's his fast rod too. So this is what he uses for going after like his bigger panfish. Eat it? I'm still not eating it, dude. I am not eating it. Draw, bro. I'm not one of those YouTube people that are so desperate for a sub that I'm gonna eat this fishing bait. Actually, dude, okay, will you sub? If you sub, I'll eat it. That's all you gotta do. Is just sub to the screen and I'll eat sexual position frog here. Give him a taste. Let's get this off here. We're gonna see how this frog here looks. Sexual position frog. So this just like looks like just a number 2 like octopus hook. But they taped it to the inside of the bag, making it even more difficult for me to get it off. All right. Get this tied on here. And we'll see how sexual position frog looks in action. Sexual position frog. See, I think I gotta not start out the stream with a dad. I think that kills my algorithm right away. YouTube's like, nope. I never got anything saying it was flagged for adult content though, so. But the first day we were having no problem getting up to 25 viewers. Now it's like, oh, we're stuck at 1. We're stuck at 2. All right, we got him here. And it says to literally just like this, right through it. Okay. All right, we're getting here. So it says that this is how we're supposed to thread it on here. It's right up there. Oh, and then it just sits like this. So let's get this baba off of here. Now we're going to make this whole stream about EDM sexual position frog and see if we can hit the algorithm. It's like a puppeteering stream. Sexual position frog. We're trying to do this to get to 10 viewers, guys. Come on. Oh no, what did we get? We got snagged. Snagged with him. Smack. He has some really good action. I can't even get him in front of the screen here for you. All right, so I don't want to accidentally catch my power cable. This is what he ends up looking like. So then he sits on top of the water like this. Every time you pull, he skirts across the water a little bit more. Sexual position frog is ready to go. Now the question is, could you do a double sexual position frog? Could I just run another hook up here and then I've got two frogs chasing each other mating? Yeah, would that get a better bite? Ooh. Oh, excuse me. Oh. See that? I almost hooked myself there. That would have been a great on-stream thing, hooking myself. That would have been good. Smash that like button, guys. If you are new to the stream, go ahead and subscribe. We're at 104 subscribers right now. Talking about sexual position frog, one of our newest arsenals for the next season. He is ready. Hey, what's up, Beans Roma? Welcome to the chat, man. Another one that I got. Boom, look at this thing. This thing looks like it came out of like a Transformers movie. It's called the Pitchin' Crawler. If you're just popping into the chat, I have a cold, I apologize. I shouldn't have went out on the bike ride, made things worse, whatever, and then I did a dab, and that didn't help either. But we're talking about some different lures and stuff here. I've actually got some Japanese ones that my brother-in-law brought over. And I don't want to take it completely out of the packaging, but I do want to open it up. Well, the nice thing is all of the trebles are covered, so I don't have to worry about getting hooked right now from it. We will do a dab if we can get to 110 subscribers. So if you are new here and you want to help us get up to 110 subscribe, go ahead. Let's go ahead and toss up a question up there. We'll let us do it. I don't know if it will. Oh. I guess we'll do lighting on. What's this thing? Oh, I don't want a green screen. That would be terrible. Let's ungreen screen that. No. No green screen. No green screen. I just wanted to put up a question. I don't know how. I don't know how. Shout out to my top fans, someone else. Draw Tiny and Pins Rover. Thank you guys so much for coming into the chat, guys. Thank you for hanging out with us today. We've probably got about another 15, 20 minutes left of the stream here. We're going over some Japanese fishing lures that I got. Teddy. You came here just in time. I got you something, bro. I didn't realize that my brother-in-law said we're going over the Japanese lures, and this was in the bag, and I didn't realize it. But, dude, I need to send that to you, Teddy. Tell me that's not like, that doesn't scream, please send to Teddy right now. And it's from Japan. So I have got to get that into a package and on its way to you for you to put on some kind of smoke box or whatever you want to throw it on. But that screams you, brother. Oh my God, I need to send it on Discord. I can't use my phone because I'm using my phone to stream. What time is it here right now? It is 2:18 p.m. I was already out on a nice little bike ride. Do you like my Bass Pro Shop hat? That's my ass, bro. Stop. We're rocking out the hentai shirt today, right now, all about the Japanese fishing lures. All right, we got Teddy. Teddy got to see his sticker, I hope. We just went over sexual position frog. I don't know what this thing is. This thing legit to me looks like a gremlin. As if I were to be fishing with a gremlin. You know, I'm not sure what ones I'll catch with it, but I think I can get some bass with it. And honestly, we have some crappie around here that are big enough that would like to bite on stuff like this too. So I think dangling this in front of a log, the one thing I don't know is how much it's going to sink. It feels a little heavier, like it's not going to be like a top water. Like I'm going to drop it in and it's going to slowly kind of float to the bottom, and I'm going to kind of twitch and get the legs and stuff to move. But one thing I'll say is compared to a lot of the soft plastics I see here in the States, this is very, very stretchy. Like you can see me grab its leg here. Yeah, that's why I said sexual position frog. So no matter what position you want him to be in, the frog can do it. Like, look at them legs. Oh. Sexual position frog for a reason. I think there's going to be a lot of good movement in the water with it too. But yeah, where are you from, Peens Rover? Do you guys have different kind of fishing stuff than what this is? Because these are Japanese. See, I probably shouldn't have had the tea during the stream because the tea is doing its job. I'm having a nice glass of chamomile tea here. Cyprus. Okay. So do you guys do a lot of like carp fishing over there? Do you have waterways that hold a lot of like big different kinds of carp? I'm trying to think of what other fish I know that would be over there. Oh, Teddy must have left really quick. Oh, that's fine. Teddy was on here real quick. I was trying to show Teddy his sticker. He didn't stay long enough for me to show it to him, though. Someone else. And yes, moderate Teddy's channel being moderated is definitely the most important. Oh my God, I have two of them. I just realized that I found one on the ground, someone else, and I thought it was the same one. No, I have two. I have two of the stickers. Oh my God, look at this one's like, but oh God. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh yeah, dude, when I used to stream video games, Nightbot was like the only kind of moderator before any kind of AI stuff. And I had Nightbot on my Twitch streams back in the day. Excuse me. Okay, so it's only in the sea. Okay. I just know a lot of the countries, if they're because you guys aren't landlocked. So some of the countries over there that are landlocked do like carp fishing because they can just make a pool of water and carp spawn a lot. And you can just take a regular lake and fill them up with carp in just a couple of seasons. And it gives people something to fish for areas that don't have a lot of places to fish. I have not gone fishing for saltwater fish yet, so I have not been able to catch any of the crazy stuff that's out there. I do have a rod and reel for it, but I've never gone out. That is so hilarious, these two stickers. Like, he needs to come back in here and he needs to see these, someone else. I'm sad. Yeah, I watch a lot of different stuff. I guess it just depends on where you're from. In America, they don't consider carp a very good eating fish. They actually, some of the spots we have too, I know, those stickers are so hot, Cletus. Some of the spots when you catch carp, like if I were to catch a black carp while I'm fishing out in Illinois on stream, I have to kill it. Like by law, if I were to let that back in the water and someone were to show the DNR my stream and say, hey dude, this guy caught a big-headed black carp and he didn't like kill it, like DNR could come and find me and then find me like a big amount. So around here, like the invasive species that were brought over, those were brought over from China actually, or somewhere, an Asian country, back in the 80s and the 90s to help get rid of seaweed and algae out of the stocked fish farms. Well, what happened is all of the waters flooded up, a lot of those species those carp washed out into the main waters, and their spawn rate is just so high that it doesn't take long for them to overtake a small lake or a farm pond and just completely reduce the population, eat up all the natural organic stuff that the bait fish need to eat, and then just produce so many spawn where they just end up killing the habitats. A fun fact, since I'm talking about carp, is if you go up north from me, as the Mississippi goes around Chicago and it starts to go into the Great Lakes, if you know where the Great Lakes are in the United States, there's a big electric dam that's set up that sends electric currents through there to prevent these Asian carp from getting up to the Great Lakes, in fear that when they get to the Great Lakes, they will destroy all the habitat that's up there, which is so much for the livelihood of all the Great Lakes communities. But don't get me started on that, because they will do all this to protect these fish from going up there, but you know what they won't stop? All of these companies putting their Bitcoin mining and data centers along the Great Lakes and using the Great Lakes for cooling resources. Don't get me started about that. That is a tyrant that I will go on forever, because the DNR is caring so much about this, because guess what? There's no lobbyists politically for the carp. There's nobody to go to Washington and say, hey, you know what? That we could take these carp and make them into dog food, or we could do this and show a monetary value for it. But there is a monetary value for these data mining companies that need the resources in the Great Lakes to be able to do that. And they have the money to send the people to Washington to get them to turn their head and allow them the permits and do all of that. So I'm trying to make this a very apolitical channel, but that's just, I just want you to know that the carp don't have the money the lobbyists in Washington do for the big data centers that are destroying the Great Lakes habitats 100 times worse than what these carp would do. All right, off of that tyrant, off of that rant. The Asian carp, there has to be some, and if you're still with us, Pins, I know you're talking about spearfishing. We do bow fishing around here, and if you look up videos about these Asian carp in the Mississippi River, they hold a tournament about 4 hours south of where I'm at towards Missouri, where they literally catch them any way you can. They jump in the boat. There's videos of hundreds of these carp. When they get spooked, they jump out of the water and fly up and literally just land in the boat. You could be cruising around on your boat, scare up 100 of them, and next thing you know, you're getting bombarded with 30 or 40 pound fish. So yeah, it's kind of interesting, and we do a lot of bow hunting for them, bow fishing for them around here, and even more now that technology's gotten better. I've been looking into it. They have like the slingshot ones you can get, and you can actually slingshot them, and it slingshots a dart into them, and then you've got the reel right on your hand. You just reel them right in. You're like, oh, got a carp, got a carp. And I've found a good way to eat them. They're a very fun fish to catch. They're very big. They're very muscular. But with all of that comes a lot of bones. So a lot of people prefer fish around here that you can just clean really easily. You don't have to deal with any of the bones in there. So the carp aren't that big of a delicacy. But if you smoke them, oh my God, they are so delicious. They don't have as much of a fishy taste. They taste pretty much like whatever you season them with. Like, I bet you that you could find somebody, a chef, that could make carp meat taste literally almost as good as ribs, like smoked ribs. Anyways, I got about another 20 minutes left of talking into me, maybe 15. Wanted to show off the stickers again that I just found. I'm going to have to get those over to Teddy. Those are beautiful. He is beautiful. So there's not a lot, to your question, Pins, there's not a lot of natural predators that will deal with them when they get so big. When they're younger, a lot of the catfish like to eat the carp, but I've got some videos and some pictures of where I've caught some 17-pound carp, and there's not a lot of big predators that are going to eat that 17-pound carp. And the issue is that carp's going to lay. Okay, Google, how many eggs does a Asian carp lay?
300,000.
That one carp that's too big for anyone to eat. And on the Mississippi, they can get up to 20 pounds. They get even bigger. They're huge. So that one carp that there's not a lot of stuff for them to eat is going to lay 300,000 eggs. So let's just say that a quarter of that survives. That's crazy. Let's just say 10% or even 5%. The problem is, and I think even Neil deGrasse Tyson has talked about it on this issue, there's a need for it. Other countries have a need for it. In the United States, there's just not enough money to meet the need. And one day there will be. Thank you guys, whoever our next sub is. I see we just bumped up to 105. So we're gonna do a dabby do for that one. But damn, I get stoned, I get to rambling. What I was talking about was there's no money in it for Asian carp. You know, if Nestle Purina said, "Oh, I've got this great idea, and I'm gonna use this Asian carp," and we can't advertise it as Asian carp because Americans have this terrible term that comes along with it. They just think it's junk, trash, or whatever. So you can't use that name. You can't call it carp. But if you called it whatever its scientific name is and said it provided omega whatever fatty acids to a dog food, and Nestle Purina needed to buy a lot of carp, and they've worked with the government to find a way to naturally pull them out of the waterways rather than what would be easier, which would be start their own carp farm. Is easy. You see how easy that would be. You can start a carp farm out of 3 carp. The next thing you know, they're spawning at such a high rate that you're cutting them up. But their survivability is based upon that. Kind of like in the ocean, I don't know if there's any near where you would be fishing in the water, but I think it's called a sunfish in the ocean. But it's just this big, giant fish that's just this hunk of lard almost. It doesn't have any real natural predators. It's got a really nasty taste to it. Fish will come up and eat it. It has chunks like bitten out of the side of it and stuff if you ever catch them. But they lay millions and millions of eggs, and that's their survival rate. That's what allows them to keep surviving. Oh, I'm going to get this dab right now. And we are fried and fishing on this stream. That is why we talk and why we ramble, and that helps make the vibe. So a little bit of marijuana, THC never hurt anyone, so they say. Don't smoke and drive, smoke responsibly. If you are a marijuana user, feel free to light one up with me. And I am a medical marijuana patient in the state of Illinois, so everything I am doing right now is 100% legal. I have to say that for the bot here so they don't restrict me from 2 viewers down to 1 and get rid of my only viewer that I picked up today, my only subscriber. Do I go hunting? Not anymore. When I was younger, I did a lot of hunting. Mostly because hunting is a cold weather thing, and I try the cold weather. It is not for me. Like, once we get below 30 degrees, I'm kind of spent. And a lot of hunting around here, as in our area anyway, because you gotta remember, Illinois is still a blue state, so we have a little bit more regulations than what you see in the southern states. Hunting around here, you pretty much have to rent the land to be able to do it. I have to know a farmer. I have to give the farmer some money. The farmer then leases it for me to this time, whatever throughout when it is. And I've got to hope that the deer doesn't wander from his property onto the next property, kind of stuff. See that it's illegal in Cyprus. That's why I don't think YouTube's going to catch on to it, even though it's being changed, it's being moved to like what it's scheduled here in the United States. It's still got so much different foreign stuff, unlike alcohol. I don't ever see them not regulating it like they do alcohol. I could do shots all day and YouTube will never get rid of my views. But if I do a dab, even though my doctor says it's okay, like YouTube's like, oh, we're going to restrict all of your viewers. And that's also why I could never travel to Europe. Oh, excuse me. See, now I'm getting cleared off. See, this is the best cure to the flu. Some chamomile tea and some bubble yum dabs. We've got our new subscriber friend to us here. Cheers, Christopher Bear 73. Welcome. I got to show you the Teddy stickers here. These were in my little gift bag that I got for Christmas from my brother-in-law that had the Japanese lures, and I didn't realize I had one, let alone two of them. And I don't know what they say. So maybe we need to translate what they say. Maybe they say something really kinky for Teddy. Like, I don't know what that means right there. Like, maybe that means don't push hard. And maybe this one means I won't, honey. If anybody can translate that for me that speaks Japanese in chat. Oh my God, that killed me. Yeah. I'm going to dab myself off of a live stream. Oh. We were coming to the end of it anyway. But yeah, I seen that he was on. He stopped in for a little bit. He said, what up? Oh, 106, 106. Boom. Let's go. Let's go. You know, I felt better today, dude. I went on a bike ride earlier. We had a nice live stream on a bike ride. I'm at the very end of it. Like, it is like one warm shower away from whatever this is that needs to come out and be good. Chris, have you met Sexual Position Frog? He is our favorite lure on the stream. Where'd our music go? We had music going too. We had a bop going. Where's my royalty-free bop music here? $106 subscribers. Thank you so much for stopping in. Thank you for subscribing. If you are here hanging out, we appreciate you. Say hello to Sexual Position Frog. I have not found an American lure like this. Look at this. It is springy. Oh, yep. I'm worried that like all it's gonna take is one fish to get a hold of it and just like rip the leg off though. Like this thing is high quality compared to like the frogs that we have here in the United States. I don't think this is gonna be a topwater, but I think he's gonna float right underneath the water. Oh, maybe we need to go out and go fishing with him. I don't know he's gonna catch anything right now. The frogs really aren't active, but maybe get a reaction bite out of something. And not only did we have one sexual position frog, we actually have two sexual position frogs. And our goal is going to be to catch a fish with one of them. Or do I have three sexual position? I have a lot of sexual position. There's another one. If you're not into the darker skinned sexual position frogs, I do have the lighter skinned sexual position frogs. So, if you're still with us, Pins, I know you say you fish out in the sea. What do you use then? Do you use big baits? Like, I've seen like some of the other YouTubes. There's like a Real Deal Clearwater one where they do charters out into the ocean. And dude, they're not fishing with sexual position frog out there. Hell no, sexual position frog wouldn't catch shit out there. They're fishing with something like 5 times the size of sexual position frog. They're like, take this little thing and put some frillies on it and we're gonna send him out. Or our little penguin friend up there, something, well, even bigger than that. Hell, they could use starfish as bait. We were gonna open the pitching crawler. That's what I was getting ready to do for you guys, was gonna be opening the pitching crawler. Then I got high. We got stoned and we didn't get the pitching crawler open. This is another Japanese bait. I'm very happy that they covered these trebles up. This thing is a beast. Look at that. For all the fish that wanted to catch a bird, this is, I got you. I got you. Worms and small pieces of meat? Okay. So you use more of like the natural bait stuff. The ones I see, I guess they use like, they use some of them use natural bait. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna do in the water. So whenever I pull, when I pull on it, see these kind of flap like that. So I think as I pull, these are gonna cause little ripples in the wave. They've got a little bit of up and down action. So they're gonna kind of look like what I've got. What's a hula popper? I think is what I've got in a jitterbug. They kind of do that same thing. But 2 fat treble hooks on the bottom there. And then, unlike a lot of the American lures, I noticed this one's actually got a curve in it. Because this would 100% be for topwater. This isn't going to go that deep. God, I actually cannot wait to use this thing. That is a cool one. Oh. So in Florida, where my husband's from, they actually use sand fleas for bait pins. I don't know if you guys have those if like beaches or sand are, but they actually scoop into their sand, and they almost look like crabs almost, but they're called sand fleas. And they'll gather a bunch of those up, and they'll cast it. Because I use worms around. This guy's not even going to want to go back into this thing. Get back into your hole. Ah! What are you doing? You're not even sharp. Yeah, there we go. Oh, hi, baby.
Hi, baby, sis. Where's my bean?
All right, now that the husband's home, we'll end the live stream.
Oh, hi, guys.
All right. You guys got to see the Japanese stuff. You seen Sexual Position Frog? Hey, babe, did you see we had these 2 teddy-looking stickers?
Oh,
There were 2 of them. Yeah.
my brother brought those for us from Japan.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know what they are.
Say hi.
Hi, guys.
We have like 2 people watching. We have a Pins Rover. He's from Cyprus. They use small pieces of worm and meat. So you mean sand flea, fried sand fleas you would eat? Did you ever eat fried sand fleas?
Never had. I don't think I've ever eaten them at all.
I know in Florida you were talking about using they were bait stuff,
They
but
were
Cletus said, yeah, Cletus says fried sand fleas are good. Eats seasoned to a crunch. Yes, thank you so much for the new sub pins. We'll try to do like streaming this time earlier or whatever, but just keep that notification bell on, and hopefully we get some action out in the water soon. We're supposed to have some 55 degree weather in the next couple days, so I'm gonna get a couple stuff situated. We're gonna try to do a walleye catch and cook. So have a good one, guys. Peace.